What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Kingz podcast. Yeah, Alec, get your headphones on.
Hey, you just said, hey, we're going.
Okay.
There was no 3, 2, 1
Welcome
or any
to
of
the
that.
Kingz podcast. My name is Guerby.
It's your boy Karizmatik.
What up? It's Irish O'Neal.
What up? This is Alec.
Okay.
Wow, that was terrible.
I
I didn't know you guys all have your stuff. You're like, I'm charismatic.
It's your boy,
I'm Alec. That's all I am.
Karizmatik. You can find me on Instagram at charismaticme. Don't have anything coming up in the chamber right now, but as typical, I'm gonna be real. I'm always an asshole, so
Okay.
just keep it 100. Anyone else got something to plug?
Yeah, my name's funny name Guerby on Instagram. My full name Guerby Laguerre on Facebook, and I'm at tonight. I'm at Osaka, potentially. So
Potentially?
don't come, but just in case, come anyway. Support anyway. That's it for me.
What do you got to plug, Alec?
Wow. You just said don't come to the thing. Okay, don't come to Gerby's thing, but come to my thing. No, I don't got anything. Alec_comedy at my Instagram. I've been lighting that up recently. Alec_Xander with no E. That's my Twitter. I like to do that a lot. And I don't have anything coming up because I'm trash, I think. I think that's how it is. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Thank
But
you,
I do have
Curbs.
one.
Appreciate it.
I'll let
I was
Irish.
supposed to say, let me get my plugs in,
Irish.
motherfucker. Guys, follow me on all social media at It's Irish O'Neal. Also follow the STC podcast, Shit Talking Cunts. If you are in the Boston area this Saturday, 11/2, we are having the 100th episode party here. So come through, hang out,
shit,
and party.
really?
Yeah, dude, come through on Saturday.
Absolutely. I don't.
We're
Okay.
starting around 4, and people are just gonna be coming through, party and hanging.
You watch the UFC? You're gonna have the UFC thing?
I'm gonna get a stream of it going. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then I'll be here.
I'll put it on. I'll get a stream on like the laptop going on the
Hell
TV
yeah.
downstairs because
I
I know that's a big thing for a lot of people.
It's a
But
huge thing.
yeah, guys, like and follow that shit.
Yeah, and also check out STC Shit Talking Cunts podcast. You know, my man Irish O'Neal and O. So check that out also. We're family over here. We're trying to start something.
Yeah, we are.
So yeah, thank you. Keep checking those out.
I love these coasters. They say cunt on it. I'm
Like
that's
that?
so nice.
That's
so
a gift.
nice.
A
Like,
gift made. A friend made that like a couple months ago, and I was like, "This is the best thing ever."
yeah, that's a nice gift. That's a real.
So in the Kingz podcast, what we normally do here, we bring a guest, we find out what they think about women, and we kind of break down the principles of the great Patrice O'Neal and fusion of our experiences and things like that, dealing with women and things of that nature. And today, we're going to introduce the 3 principles, the 3 main principles. When attracting women, you need confidence. You need absolute confidence in yourself. The type of confidence I'm talking about, confidence in yourself and your abilities, and more importantly, the confidence in your sex appeal. You need that. You need that. Number 2, you need masculinity. That means that you take no bull crap. No, I'm just no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just be in control of your emotions. Be emotionally independent.
Yes.
So meaning, your emotions should not be based on her emotions in any way.
And
shape,
your
or form.
emotions shouldn't be running you. You
Right.
should be running your emotions.
That's what it means to be masculine.
you are writing your own shit. Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna
Meaning
say bike.
you're never
and then-
afraid of her reaction. Is what
Oh
I'm saying,
yeah.
basically.
I agree with that
That's
one.
what-
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
you're willing to have her walk out at any
Right.
moment, even though that's not what you really might want. You have to give
just-
off that energy that if you left, my life will keep going on just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
feel
big.
like anybody for the most part, nobody should be that dependent where like you walk out and they want to commit suicide. Like,
Yeah.
if that's your whole like niche in a relationship, I would tell you to quit now and find some solace within yourself first.
yeah,
before
that is
going at
not
that again.
masculine. Yes. yes.
Forget masculine. That's not human. Go find some,
Yeah.
go find some place within yourself first. Centralize yourself first before you start reaching out. But yeah,
Right. And then lastly, probably the most important thing, they're all 3 important, but social intelligence, meaning you use your humor, right? We all comics in here. Humor is the best weapon. You know what I'm
most
saying?
of us. I think Alec, you comment?
Yeah. I just started.
Okay, just want to make
Just
sure.
started. I'm
So
I'm
you
new
need to
this.
use your sense of humor. Be able to interact, roll with the punches, and most importantly, never take her seriously anyway. Just joke about whatever she says. Pretty much. That's pretty much the
Do you
rule.
laugh at everything they say?
Not laugh, make fun of. Don't
do
take
you,
anything
do you,
seriously.
whenever they say a joke,
No,
you
I do
laugh?
not. No, if
Oh.
if they tell me a joke, they're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
If they're not funny, I don't laugh.
Okay. You're tough. You're a good crowd. You're like, I'm gonna give you the real
Well,
shit.
and
No.
it's
You got to
just
be
it.
righteous. You got to be righteous.
I
in
say
your
this. I
interaction.
like when it cocomes to comedy, treat a joke like a female orgasm, bro.
Okay.
Them faking it is not gonna make you any better.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, and it's like Guerby had said this to me like a couple weeks ago, where it was like, like I wouldn't be a good friend to my fellow like comics, guy or girl, if I'm just like listening to their set and laughing at everything, just be like to
Just
prop
'cause,
them up. It's like.
yeah.
Like he told me, he's like, if you go up there and do a set and it's not funny, he's like, I'm not gonna laugh at it. And I was
Yeah.
like, I appreciate that because
Right.
you don't learn exactly like you said, you don't learn from a bunch of people being fake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. You're like, because then you're going to think you're the shit, and then you go to a real crowd and like, oh, this ain't funny
It's
at
not
all.
the same, right? It's not
Yeah.
the same. No, so it's just like it's one of those things that you need to have that. You need to be able to roll with the punches and be cool. You got the point. The point is the social intelligence is you got to make her think that you're exciting to be around. It's not about being serious or being neutral. It's about trying to excite her and things like that, and being able to put her in her place and things of that nature by playfully playing with her in terms of joking around and things.
Playfully playing with her. Give an
yeah,
example.
yeah.
Playfully playing with her.
Okay, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay,
Yeah, no, I kind of put you on
so
the
like
spot, but-
yesterday, there's a girl asked me.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
This
perfect.
girl
I have to tell this
Perfect
story.
segue.
this girl came up to us or whatever, to a group of us. It was 3 of us
Yeah.
chilling. She walked up to us for some reason. This is gonna be King's story time. That's what we're gonna call this segment. And it's like she came up to us. I said something about strong women or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then she was like, "Yeah, women are strong, but it's because of men is why we're seen as
Well,
weak."
and here you have to set it up too because like we're out there talking, and she walked up to us with this confidence and familiarity. Like
And do you know this? Have you seen this person before?
no,
Never?
not at all. But
Stranger.
the way she walked up
Absolute
would have
stranger,
been like how I would walk up to you if I saw you
Yeah.
outside Thunder Bar. I'd be like, hey, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oh
shit.
hey, oh hey, like
So
that.
did
I
you-
thought that so in my head I go, oh, Guerby or David must know her. But they're also doing the same thing in their head, like, oh, Irish or
Yeah.
must know.
Shout out to David Dubbins.
No
Yeah.
idea who this chick was, but she
Really?
just walked
Nice.
up, and I swear to God, she walked up and was like, "Hey guys," like,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
like,
so
like
nice.
that familiar."
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, one of us must know her," but just
No
fucking
one-
absolute
no one
stranger.
did.
But we're not gonna go
Absolutely.
through all the examples. But I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go through the whole story. But at one point, she asked me. She was like, "Oh, do you work over here?" And we was in front of Bose Market, and I told her that's confidential.
You might, dude. You might as well tell the whole story for the Kings.
Oh, okay,
listeners, 'cause
okay,
It's,
all right,
it's, it's
all
a
right,
fun.
all right.
I know we
So-
like told it downstairs, but it's phenomenal. It was,
Okay, so she goes up, she says that, and so right after she says that was because of men, and I was like, not really. It's not. It's not our fault. It's not your
And-
struggles as a woman. Clearly, by what you just did, meaning that you're not this oppressed individual as you say you are, because you just walked up to 3 men that could easily, if we wanted to, throw her into a garbage can,
Yes.
and then throw her in the back of the truck and do whatever.
Okay.
And that was
yeah,
a big
yeah.
thing you did right off the bat too, is challenged her because the way she delivered her thing, you could tell she was waiting for what I would call is like the typical modern guy response, which would be guys placating to him, be like, "Oh my God, you're right," like
Yeah,
yes,
what
this
an
and that, but
asshole.
what an
Yeah.
asshole,
Right,
this
right.
and that.
Because
But
she
you-
started telling the story.
Yeah, she
So she
un-
walked up,
unprompted
said, "What's up?" and then started a story.
started
Yes.
telling this story.
No one
about-
asked for this story. She
No
just
one
went
asked.
into
She
the
was-
story.
she was
got it.
transitioned
She just-
right into the story.
Hell yeah.
Walked up and
Okay.
against our will was just raping our ears with her story. Let's be honest.
Nice.
Basically.
That's
Okay.
because
Basically.
what she did is the equivalent. Like a woman can't really rape a guy, but that's like the woman.
I would. I'm okay
I can
with that.
show you a
I'm-
few women that can rape you.
Oh, okay,
I don't know what you guys
Fair, fair.
I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with it being raped. I have no qualms. Yeah, but this is the thing. So the story was about how she met a guy.
Yeah.
And then a couple weeks or days later, after talking to this guy, he calls her and tells her, "Oh, let me jerk off to the sound of your voice,"
Creepy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Creepy.
fucking
which is a
weird.
no-no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kings out there,
Now,
you don't do
granted,
that.
both of us
Creepy.
all went, oh, like
Yeah, we all went,
We
"Ugh."
clearly like indicated like, oh, I mean, that's not how I would handle it.
Well, I
Now-
mean, there's some people that like that though, and that want
I mean,
isn't that
definitely.
isn't
Yes,
that what?
and
that's
that's why he
that's
does
a
it.
whole thing.
And-
That's the
and
reason
what did
why
you
he
There's a
tell
does it.
her?
whole
I told
fucking
her
thing about
for
that.
every one of you, there's probably two other girls that are okay with it. That'll
Yeah.
be
Yep.
fine with him doing that.
Yeah.
And what was funny is this is then where I made one statement to her at this point, and it completely shut her off of me the rest of the night because I said, well, that is fucked up. That is fucked up. I wouldn't do that, but
but
don't you kind of appreciate the honesty of that guy? Because let's be honest, you know where you stand with him.
Right.
Sure,
Yes. Right.
he
Creepy.
wants to jerk off to the sound of your voice,
Right.
but so does every other guy. Just the other guys are willing to wait 6 months before they broach you.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
in reality, like they're being phony. Like
Right.
yeah, the guy's a creep, but you're like cool. At least the guy's honest. Like I
yeah,
don't have to deal
you
with.
know where he is. Yeah.
I don't think it's cool the guy's honest, but it's like at least the guy's honest. Not
Yeah.
cool. That was not.
You know what I mean? He put himself out there.
Definitely,
and it was
But,
like
that. That's the topic we're actually going to continue on later, but we're going to continue with this for now. But like, guys, be honest. put yourselves out there if you think it's that important. Not in this
100%.
manner.
Well, at least he
But
asked
not in
too.
this
He
manner.
asked,
Not
right?
that way. Yeah.
Not
He
in this
asked.
She
manner.
tried to
That's
Louis
wrong.
C.K. him essentially because it's
Right.
like
He asked.
because it gets to the point where you go.
He did ask. He did ask.
Because she
He
goes,
did ask.
she
What
goes,
else are you supposed
she
to
goes,
do?
he's jerking off on the phone to me, and
Oh.
and I'm on the phone with him, and instantly in my head I go, well, if you know that he's jerking off to you
Why are
and to
you
the
still
sound
on
of your
the phone?
voice, why
Yeah,
are
you
you
can
participating
hang
in his
up.
phone call? Leave, hang up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very kind of like
And
psychotic.
Yes. Ladies. We understand it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's definitely creepy.
for sure.
How else are you supposed to ask that question?
Yeah.
How else are you supposed to, like, if you want to
Maybe
lick and
there's
suck her
not-
toes, like, how else are you supposed to ask the question, but can I suck your toes?
Like,
It's a weird
Is there really a
question, but, like,
proper way to ask that?
there is no proper
No.
way but just to
Hey,
ask the
I
question.
want to jerk off and listen to your voice.
But the principle should be is that be sexual without saying sexual things.
Yeah, I mean,
That should be
there
the-
should
that's
be a
the
better way
principle.
of going about it. I don't
Maybe
know
you
a
could
better
beat
way.
around the
There
bush.
should
Like,
be a-
I like
that's
the way you
principle.
talk, and then I really like the way you talk. Like,
Right.
it's really
There you
turning
go,
me on. You
there
should
you
keep
go.
talking,
That's
and
right.
then
Ladies, be
That's
careful of Alec. You know,
Alec got a little game. I see that. That's good. That's good. That's right.
The way you talk.
Wait, did you just? Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry,
My bad.
I was just beating around the old bush.
Right, just like that. Just like that.
Exactly.
No, there's great examples. Great
Yes.
examples. It's just that you don't need to be talk to women that way. It makes them. It makes you. They feel like you're devaluing.
You're sexualizing
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Like-
they don't want to be objectified. And all
I
that
do.
other stuff.
She's
Well,
not just a
we don't mind.
voice.
Well, and then and the
She's
other
not
more
just
than a
a pretty
voice.
voice.
She's more than a pretty voice.
then she goes, so I told him while I'm on the phone with him, like, you better not do this to any other women and stuff like that.
Oh.
Gerby immediately goes,
That's not going to change.
That's not going to change.
That's
That's
not going to make him change in any way, shape, or
You
form.
better
I don't
do
know.
what?
If-
Ask another woman
if-
if, she let him jerk off to the sound of her voice. Like, how
He's
else
got-
is he supposed to solve this problem?
If
got a
anything,
phone,
the
he's gonna-
slightly angry tone you have towards him is probably making you sound more sexy.
Right. So he's like, yes, I need to do this.
Like
way
you're
more
giving
often.
him what he wants.
Right.
Are you telling me no? Absolutely.
Right,
Hey,
right. And he just,
please tell me no.
So I said that to her, and she immediately went and just turned to Gerby. She didn't
oh,
even
wait, yeah.
Shit,
nothing. I was
So
like,
then I was like, okay, I don't want to talk to this girl.
which is why it's like, you think Gerby's gonna be nice to you?
right.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
Gerby is not nice.
Gerby assassinated this
Gerby
woman.
is an assassin.
Anyway,
Nice.
the point is,
He's diabolical.
you have to finish
I'm
it
a
up.
nice guy. Okay, I'm a nice guy.
in the eyes of the Lord only.
So basically what
Not so
happened
much
is it
anymore.
became clear very quickly that this bitch was doing a bunch of double talk, and because like you pointed out, she was like, well, women
Women are
have to be
strong.
we
Right.
are strong, but
Right.
then she was like, oh, but you men
Because
make
of
us
men,
not
right,
not
right,
strong,
right,
and it's
right.
like,
It's
well,
like-
are you strong or are you not strong?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Which-
just double
which
talk.
is it? Right.
Wait,
So
would that even like with anybody, you could say like I think I'm strong, but like if I'm comparing to Karizmatik, well, yeah, I'm not strong because you're here, dude.
Right.
But
We're-
I'm still strong though.
We're all weak pussies compared to Hoftor Julius Bjornsson
Right,
or whatever
yeah,
his
yeah,
fucking
whatever
name
his
is.
name
The
is.
guy,
You could say that-
Who's that?
the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They, like,
I beat
isolate
that motherfucker up. What are you guys
Nah,
talking
I
about?
don't
Nah,
want to.
dog. Nah,
That's
nah, dog.
King's. That's a
don't.
King's mindset.
Like,
right
you
there.
serious? Like, who do you
Yeah.
think? Like, what's going
he
to do?
will
Fight
lift.
me?
He will lift you up and then
Yeah,
throw
and I'll
you
drop kick
off.
him in the face.
You won't.
You won't reach his face.
Yeah,
I
you
would.
will-
How would
He's
you
like
on bet?
He's
6'9".
6'9".
6'9".
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not.
You think I can't jump?
Okay, that's
Bro,
not what
that's
you're
a lot
asking.
of jumping
Bro,
to hit
I,
a person in the
okay.
face.
I used to play
To-
basketball.
What if you
Drop
miss?
kick
What
him
if
in
you
the
miss?
face.
What do you miss?
You
What if
play
you
I
miss?
miss?
Wait,
I'm
in
gonna try
basketball,
to
how
fall
many
motherfucker.
times have you drop kicked someone in basketball?
3 times exactly.
You drop. Did you hit him in the face?
No.
There's no
That's the
fucking way.
He's
He's a
6'9".
Bro, Scooby snacks. I'll eat them for lunch.
He was the
Lunch.
world. He was the world's
By the
strongest
way,
man at one point.
by the way, you know he's decimating his girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You talk about small
no,
chicks?
No, she definitely pegs him, okay? Stop it. Stop it.
Probably.
it.
Probably.
He will peg you. Actually,
Sitting on top of him like a little
Right,
rabbit.
right, yeah.
He will
No,
peg
but I'm
you.
being dead serious. He could rape you. He
Yeah.
could rape you.
No, I'd be doing the raping.
No,
Nah.
I'd be doing the
bro.
raping.
He's
You-
6'9".
Okay, bro.
You would be begging him to
350-something
only
pounds.
rape you once.
Bro. Oh, okay. He's supposed to rape somebody and he can't bring his arms together?
Yeah.
He'd be like this the whole
Oh, he
time.
totally could.
He'd be like
Yeah.
this the whole
He-
time.
He could choke you.
You know
He
he's
could
the one.
choke
You know he won the world's strongest man competition.
Yeah, strong as these nuts,
See,
bro.
he can bring his arms together.
Yeah.
Nah,
look at
tell him
that.
to touch his elbows. Touch his
What?
elbows.
Sure.
Maybe
Okay.
that's a
No,
stretch.
tell him
Okay,
to touch his
he
elbows
won't-
together. He ain't catching me, bro.
Wait, that doesn't make.
That's what his
just 'cause
girlfriend's for.
you
She
can't
wipes
touch
his
elbows
ass.
doesn't
That's what
mean
she
you
does.
can't
Exactly.
lift
You
you
heard
up.
that? You heard
What?
that?
What?
I'm gonna just run behind him. He can't reach me.
He can't.
Okay.
Maybe.
I jump on his back. He'd be like, "Hey."
But if he gets his hands on you, it's
By the
it's
way,
over.
he's
He-
not
Okay, do you know how
Arnold.
much work
He's
that
not
would take?
It's a
Arnold.
rape session.
There is
not
Prove he's
fine.
not Arnold.
There is that footage of him and Conor McGregor sparring.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
Conor couldn't do anything to him.
Well, no, he
But
actually.
he's not
all he-
charismatic.
I
Either.
will
Conor
only
is
for
not
lunch,
charismatic.
All
too.
Conor did was punch him in the stomach.
Right,
That's
right.
all he could do.
That's all
And
he
the guy
can
was
do.
like, "Well, I'm not going gonna lay on him.
I know, and there was like one or two
You see,
moments
that's
where
the
he did
difference.
kind of
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
Connor,
grab
and you
Connor.
could tell it's like, if he wanted to, he would just break
him in half.
Connor he was just like, he
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
got out
See,
of it.
first
but-
off, I'm kicking all kneecaps because this guy's a mountain. He can't
Hey,
catch
if you're
me.
gonna
I'm
do
just
that,
hitting
that's
kneecaps
not a
all
bad
day
idea.
All I'm
Hey,
saying,
not a
if he
bad
gets
idea.
his hands on you,
Okay,
your butt is
do you
gonna
know
be
how
sore. You're gonna have a sore ass.
He
That's
gonna
all
have
I'm
a sore ass.
saying. Okay.
Okay, yeah, from lifting you.
Nah, y'all know how much
squatting
I
you
like
from
booty.
coming
Y'all
so
know-
much.
I don't even like. I don't even like guy booty, but I'm gonna teach him a lesson today, bro. You think I won't? You think I won't mountain?
I'm gonna be very on. Oh, that was a good one. I'll be very honest with you. You have no chance.
Oh, okay.
None.
You haven't
Zero.
seen this piece.
One strongest
You
man.
haven't seen. Against the world's strongest dick. You haven't seen this
350
shit.
pounds.
Haven't seen it.
He'll
Haven't seen
destroy
it.
you. He'll
World's
absolutely
strongest
destroy
dick.
you.
Y'all haven't
Okay.
seen it.
I bet you he's got a tiny penis though. Just saying.
Possibly.
Size
Possibly
of your
has a
body,
tiny-
bro.
So
No,
I
dick.
mean,
Dicks.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gerby, stop getting
Ooh,
calls from your
females.
imaginary girlfriends,
Uh-oh.
bro.
Okay,
What's the lady?
moving forward.
Wait, I want to know how he
wait.
assassinated this lady.
Oh, okay. So
speaking-
at a certain point, it just
Oh,
Gerby.
by
You
the
could
way,
tell
Alec, you need
Gerby's
some
like,
cocoa butter.
he was like, I'm done with this shit.
Huh?
So
You need some cocoa butter, Alec.
I need some.
Yeah, you need some cocoa butter.
Why?
why is he ashy?
No,
Oh,
I have,
yeah,
I have
look at him.
eczema, dude. I have eczema. Get
I
out
know
of here.
cocoa butter still helps, nigga.
Okay,
Moisturize.
then give me some
Wow, he's
eczema.
getting red.
Moisturize.
I
You
need
hit a
me,
nerve.
motherfucker.
You hit a nerve. You hit a
Right,
nerve, bro.
you
You saw how he put his hand down?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? What are
Oh,
you
I thought he
talking
was just
about?
reaching to jerk off. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, all
'Cause
right,
your voice,
motherfucker, give me
your
some
voice.
goddamn
Oh, I
cocoa
know,
butter.
Give
Yeah.
me some cocoa butter.
You
Come
can't
on,
just
man. Stop looking at
yeah.
my hands, man.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my hands, man.
You need to brush your
It's a
teeth.
skin
then.
condition.
So
Oh, I also have a tooth condition.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
I'm
born
sure.
with enough enamel, but I mean, you can
Okay.
get at me too, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Get at him. Get at him.
Toothbrush would be nice.
I mean, so with a little height, right?
No, I
Yeah, it
can't.
would.
See, I can't go to like the dentist and be taller. You can go to the dentist and get like better teeth. You know what I mean?
I can, but I gotta
That's
pay
what-
for them. But you can't get a
okay.
better face than yours.
Oh,
I mean, you could
I
be
have
a
a
hairy
great
little
face.
muppet all
Let's
you want.
go!
You could be a hairy
I have
little
a
muppet all
great-
you want, bro.
hairy little muppet.
I
I
can
have
braid
a
your back
great
right
face.
now. I can
I
braid
have
your
a-
back,
I
your
have a
chin all the way
great-
down to
I
your
have
fucking
a
back, bro.
great face.
I'd have to miss the
What's my
the
name?
middle of your head.
What's my name?
I have to miss the
What's
middle of
my
your head
name?
though, but I could go the whole rest of your body.
You can do no-
Let's
you can
go.
do
Hey,
nothing.
I'll
hey.
gnaw on you with these
You will
fucking
do nothing.
dentistry
You will-
needed teeth, bro.
hey, you guys be nice to Captain America before the procedure.
Nah, his head still ain't big enough.
Jousting. That was
You
a
don't
little
want to
bit-
go.
That was a little jousting.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
So
wanna know.
yeah, at
I
a certain
wanna
point, Gerby was just not feeling this bitch anymore, and he was like, you know what? He's like, I'm just gonna close the case on this right now.
right.
And that
Close it.
that
Yeah, I
fucked her up.
literally-
She was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just, well, I'm good on this.
let's-
We can stop right here."
Yeah, yeah.
What
Let's
did-
just be
what did
strangers.
you-
Let's just go back to being
What did
strangers.
you
Yeah,
What did
that's
you
what I
say that closed the? Sorry, that closed the case.
No,
No,
she
no, he
wasn't. I was
literally
trying
just
to-
said
oh,
that. He
tell her.
verbatim said, "Okay, I'm just gonna close the case on this." Right? And she was like, "Oh no, we can keep talking." And you're like,
Like,
"No, like
nah.
we can go back to being strangers and friends." And she was like, "She goes, well, you know, we don't know each other, so like you can just say what you're gonna say, and I can give you my opinion, and like we can just go about our lives." And in my head, I'm going, "Bitch, what makes you think we give a fuck about your opinion? I don't know you."
At this point.
And he was like, "No, that's okay. I'm all set on that." And, and she was like, "Oh well, my name's we'll say her name's Kate. I can't remember what it was." She's like, my name's Kate." And he was like, "Okay, hi Kate. I'm Gerby." And he's like, "That's all though." And she was like, "Well, do you work around here?"
And then that's when I told her it's confidential.
Nice.
No, but it's just like
I've
you
lived
gotta play
around
with-
here for like
11
11
years or
years.
something.
I know
Yeah.
all the
Everybody
owners
here,
around
something
here
like
and
that.
everything. So like,
Oh, she's trying to get you fired. That's probably what she's trying
well,
to do.
in my mind, it's like, well, now I'm
Trying to
dead.
get
Oh.
fucked.
In my
Yeah, I
mind,
think she was
when
trying
she
to
said
get
that
fucked.
piece of information, I was like, well, bitch, now we're definitely not telling you any
Right,
information.
right.
I wasn't
Yeah.
even going to give her my name. Like, if she asked my name,
Now
I was
your
going to be like, that's
government
okay. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to, no.
No,
Yeah,
she was
it
trying to. If she
unfortunate.
knows the owner, she's gonna be like, "Hey."
Yeah, no, but she was so tiny. She was a little
could
bit
still
shorter
get
than
you
you,
fired.
and so it was like, I don't like women that small, that tiny.
You don't like women that small?
Yeah, no, I
Well,
don't like them
it's
that
it's
small.
also just, it's like the
She
arrogance.
looks like a 10-year-old to me.
Oh yeah.
So
that-
how old
yeah.
is the
She
Alec
was
look
small.
to you? You said slightly shorter.
Yeah, so Alec is like 12.
12?
Yeah.
The height of a 12-year-old. Yeah, probably. I think I stopped growing in middle school. So
There you go.
I don't know. Yeah.
No
if
insult.
it's-
Just
yeah.
friends.
Not in the pants, am I right?
Yeah.
Just observation.
Oh, probably
Just
there, too.
observation.
No, she was just tiny. I don't like women like that.
No, yeah, I
that's
can.
that tiny.
Even
Well,
even for me,
And,
that's,
and it's like the
weird.
arrogance, because it's kind of, it's like what I said to you guys downstairs, where it's like, man, practice what you preach. If you're saying that men are like these awful things that are like
Savages,
predators and
right.
stuff,
Yeah.
you just walked up to 3 strange guys,
And
all
should
way
be-
taller
you
than
should
you.
not
Yeah.
be
And
it's-
looking
and
at
I
any
told him-
guys. You should be
Right.
dating women at this point. If men are that awful, no. My thing is this. I hate that on both sides. Not on if the team you're supposed to be hunting is that bad, yo, it's 21st century. Switch teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they're that awful, why the hell are you
or
still
jerk-
hunting
that's
in
a
the
good
same
point. That's a
pasture?
good
Or jerk off.
Or that, yeah, become asexual. You can't become that, but like, talk to an asexual
I mean-
friend and see, ask how they cope.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
also bullets, rabbits. There's all
Yeah.
types of things for
Pocket pussies.
Pocket
Oh,
pussies. Yeah.
bro, I thought you were talking real bullets. I'm like, they don't have to commit suicide.
Like, go kill yourself over some
Vibrators.
pussy.
I'm talking about
He
vibrators.
said bullet scopes,
Silencers.
Rocket launchers.
rocket launcher. Like,
Fully automatic. Yes.
Yeah, just complete nuke herself. No, but the truth is, it's like it's one of those things is that when you're talking to a woman, you don't take it seriously and you just joke around. Just
Yeah.
keep it joke around. Always
Yeah.
keep it light.
nah,
keep it
you
light.
see, I would say everybody's born of a different caliber. If you run into a girl that
22
you know
caliber
is
right
of a-
here, baby.
definitely. I mean, 50 cal. I mean, like, so I mean, like,
Yeah, but you fire blanks though.
fire blanks.
Yeah.
Nah, they just look like you. But
I'm a blank. Okay.
yeah, you're a blank motherfucker.
Damn. Ouch.
All right, so
Anyway,
Wow.
that's
but
the
like,
three.
but like, she started following Gerby home at a certain point.
What?
Yeah,
That's how-
that
that's-
was
that's
weird.
why-
Yeah,
that's
that
how
was
we
the weird
knew
part.
that-
So
I
was
just
this-
wanted
this
to-
is
Because I get an Uber to go because I'm like, this bitch isn't getting the hint that we don't want to talk to her anymore. So I was like, I'll start the leaving.
Right.
So I
then
get an
start
Uber.
working
You do
away.
the it's time
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go.
yeah. It's about that time.
like 5 minutes go by and then my phone starts lighting up and it's Gerby. I'm like, yo, and he's like, this bitch started following me.
What?
Legitimately,
Damn.
like
Did you drove?
yeah, I drove because
Oh.
I had to I parked around the
mean,
corner, so I had
yeah.
to go around. So
Yeah.
she just
She saw that rude boy swag and
yeah.
she.
Nah, I don't like
He
that.
said, "Is that a Gerby? Is that a Gerby? Yes, that's a Gerby.
Did she walk you
A
to your car?
Laguerre? Yes, I got a Laguerre. The fuck is a Gerby?
Did she walk you to your car?
No, because I was like, when she
That's what I
started
mean,
following me, I was
walk-
like,
I
hey,
did-
why are you following me? That's
Oh.
creepy.
Because
Oh.
she pointed out to
Right,
us where her house was,
was
which
across the street
Oh.
from where we were.
like
Right.
we're right out in front where like the Bow Market sign is by
Yeah.
the street, and she's like if I'm looking if the market's behind me and looking
Yeah.
across the street, she's like, oh, my place is there.
Right.
Oh.
So then like Gerby goes to walk and she's following
following me.
him like
I'm-
past where she would have needed to
Right.
cross the street to her
Oh.
house. Where
She
it
had
got
to turn around to go back to her
yeah,
place.
Oh.
that was the
After I
creepy
called
part
her
is when
around.
you
Yeah.
told me that she had to turn around to go
Right.
back to her
To her
place.
place,
It's
yeah.
like, well, what the
Well,
fuck are you doing,
What
bitch?
the hell's going on?
Yeah,
here?
why-
I was like,
And I told him it was like some Get Out shit. Like you saw
Yeah.
the beginning of Get Out, and the guy like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
just, fucking that's when they snatch Gerby. Then we
Oh,
would have
shit.
never seen Gerby.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be. Yeah, I would have got caught. Yeah,
Okay, God.
I definitely got
Should've
caught.
brought
Yeah,
him
you-
home to the
Yeah,
parents.
yeah.
But at this point, going back to what we were saying about guys being honest, can we roll that clip?
Yeah. Now we're about to go into the new segment that we're gonna bring on. We're gonna start segmenting these titling these segments and things like that.
Segmenting these
that-
titles.
Yeah,
titles.
I don't know what I was trying to say just
we'll
now.
have some
Titillating you.
So this is
drops
gonna
and
be
shit next
King's.
week.
We're gonna call this King's Roundtable, where we go around the table. We talk about the clips and different things that and we're gonna just make commentary and things of that nature. So first clip, go ahead and introduce us, Karizmatik.
All right, so you gonna drop me in or something, or are we just gonna go right into the clip?
We'll go. We'll pretend there's a drop here, and then next week we'll really up the production.
All right. So
King's Court.
let's go over to said clip right here.
Oh, okay. We're gonna start with this one.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
this is the first
yeah,
clip.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the first clip.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
baby.
Got on.
All right. And then are we starting at the beginning, or you want to go like?
No, we can start at the beginning for
All
this one, right?
right, all right.
So in this one, this is what happens when a guy's not honest with himself and gets caught up. But I think this really sticks to the topic that we went over before about sheer honesty, and like you might not know the best way of going about it, but still you should try.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's honesty with like all of your intentions. Like even you can't go into like if you're the kind of person that wants to fuck multiple chicks, you can't go into it with like, oh well, I'll keep it monogamous at first and then open it up. Like you need to be honest about that up front, and it might make them walk, but it's like it's gonna be better. You don't want to deal because why would you want to set yourself up for that headache or possible bullshit down the road? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Staying out all night and partying and leaving me at very bad things.
Okay, so what do you
Yes.
want me to do? Tell me. What can I do for you?
Well, he's a big fan of Beyonce,
Okay.
and the concert is coming up.
Yes, it is.
And I'm very surprised to find that he has not invited me. He hasn't made any overtures about going.
Okay.
And so it makes me very suspicious because all he talks about is when Beyonce is going to drop an album, and it just makes me nervous that he hasn't said anything about it because this is the kind of thing he would definitely want to do, and he doesn't want to do it, and so I'm all confused.
So you would like me to try to call and try to get him on something here?
Well, I'm wondering if there's someone else he's taking, or maybe if he's going on his own, or if he has some other idea, and it makes me nervous.
Okay, all right. Well, then let me do what I do best to see if I can somehow, some way try.
Also, can we just point out it's just like a woman to try and set a guy up to get
course,
caught in something?
of course.
Like I would never try and test my chick like that.
No.
Yeah.
We'll just approach him.
The
We'll just
fact,
approach
the
him.
fact, I'm sorry, but like he made it too obvious. The fact that she knows you love Beyonce to this level,
Yeah.
it doesn't take much thinking to be like, all right, why haven't I been invited somewhere? Like,
Right.
Because Beyonce is,
like
it's
a
not
bit
like,
obvious. Like he was being very simple. I know us guys, we could be simple at times. Let's also take that fact. But yeah, set up.
I like how this guy's excuse is like, oh, I'm just going to Beyonce. Like, why would that to go if this is his thing to go?
Not
cheap,
I'm going fishing with the guys
or like
I'm going to a bachelor
or
party.
just
or
saying
something
I'm going to like the bar,
with
anything.
the
Like,
guys,
now I'm going
yeah.
to Beyonce.
like I have a buddy,
That's
and that's
hilarious.
all I'll say. I can't give any descriptors about him beyond that. But he literally will text me and be like, "Hey, we're hanging out tonight." Wink, wink. As like, that's what I'm telling my chick that I'm like coming over to your place thing, and I'm like, okay. Not that this chick would ever ask me, but that's just his side story, and that like that's much more believable than if he's like, "Hey, babe, I'm just gonna go to Beyonce." Okay. You're like, "Shh."
Yeah,
Which
just
is,
whipped.
how many times has Beyonce come to this person's? Like,
Never
city?
lie to. You don't need to ever lie to a woman.
Also, what man
There's no-
is
there's no-
that
yeah, I
excited?
agree
What
with that.
straight
You never
man is
need
that
to lie to a
excited
woman,
about
ever.
Beyonce coming?
Bro,
I know how.
you'd be
That's-
surprised, yo. Just like,
Still,
roll-
I mean, Beyonce
to,
does have a fat ass.
None of it.
Find out what the story is for you, and we can get to the bottom of this.
Yes,
How's that?
that sounds good.
Would that work for you?
It would be very helpful.
All right then. You know, overtures. I like that. She said overtures, everybody. You never heard that. Super Snake, I'm not getting overtures. Let's get to the bottom and see if I can find out the overtures for her and help Jasmine out. We're going to find out. I knew you was the snake. We go international from India to Mexico to Taiwan, wherever there's women and men who need my help. I'm here to help. It's 104.7 Kiss FM. Yeah, #1 hit music station.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Raj, please.
Yes, this is Raj. How can I be of assistance to you?
Raj, hello. Today it's your lucky day, sir. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Anthony Turner, and you are our big winner today.
Hello.
Oh, no, I'm not interested in these American pitches, please.
No, sir. Let me explain who this is. First, I've got to say to you, sir, do you not have a do you not drive correct? You do?
Well, yes, I do, yes.
Okay, well, I'm calling from the dealership today, sir. And because you just bought your brand new car, you've just won a pair of tickets for a free concert from us today.
Oh, well, there is no, is there a catch or?
No, sir. Let me explain what happens is.
All of a sudden, he's interested.
There is, we've been giving away tickets randomly. You bought a brand new car from our dealership.
Yes, I remember, yes.
Okay, well, because you bought your brand new car, we've been randomly calling individuals to let them know that they're the big winner. You've won a pair of tickets to see Beyonce, Alicia Keys, and Missy Elliott on Thursday, sir.
Oh, my goodness, but that is wonderful because that is a coincidence because Beyonce is my favorite, in fact.
You're kidding!
No, I was thinking about going to buy tickets, but of course I think it's very difficult. These are good seats, I assume.
Yes, sir. You're
I
going to
assume.
love it. You're going to have the time of your life. And because you got your brand new car, and we're just randomly calling folks, and all I'm going to need from you, sir, is that I'm going to need you to let me know the name of the person that you want to take with you to the concert, because we have to put the tickets in will call.
All right.
What a genius
Yeah.
boy.
This guy's good. This guy's good.
Is it, that's weird that they would say that on air, though. They usually do. They usually do that like after the thing. Now, I know this guy probably doesn't know shit, but if I heard that like that. No, we don't
I'd be like,
say
okay,
that.
I'm not giving my full name out on the air.
Yeah,
Or the
I would
person's
lie
name.
my ass off.
Yeah.
See, like I would lie there because
Because
I'd be
they
like,
always
"Babe,
go,
I'm not
"Let me-"
trying to put your name out there. That's not good.
Or they always go, yeah, you're right, because they always go like, let me pass you over to our producer. And they'll take
Exactly.
care of it.
We'll get your personal
I'd be
Put
like,
this shit
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So- yeah, that's.
Well,
this guy doesn't know
that's
shit.
what happens
so.
when you're a foreigner.
And we're going to have
hey, you know what? It's about time they got scammed back.
Yo.
See, I'm so much funnier on podcasts. God, if I could only bring this to stage.
a real nice message that we're going to add to the tickets.
Oh, like a gift greeting or that kind of
There
thing.
you go. Yes,
There you
exactly, sir. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, Raj, I need to know. Obviously, it'll be Raj, your name, but I'll need to know the other person you're going to take with you.
Oh, okay, yes. Why don't we make this out to Nikki, and that is NYKKI,
Okay.
and there's a message I can leave?
Yeah. You can put a message on it if you want to send somebody with you.
Okay, let me think. Okay, how about this? Dear Nikki, thank you for showing me the ways of American love. You are my favorite Buddha call.
What?
You are my favorite Buddha call.
Buddha call instead of booty
Booty
call.
call.
Oh, booty call.
A Buddha call, yes.
Booty call. So you want to put that on the card?
This dude call him
Yes,
Buddha.
yes, she will know what I am talking about.
And her name is Nikki.
That is correct.
Not Jasmine.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Who the hell is Nikki?
Oh!
Hello?
Who the hell is Nikki?
What is this?
Who do you think this is, Raj? Do you recognize my voice, maybe?
What is this?
Maybe because you haven't been home
how
in
is
2
this
weeks, you
possible?
might not recognize my... Who is Nikki?
What is going on?
Yeah, what
Hello?
is going on is what I would like to know as well.
Hello, sir. Are you still there?
Hello?
Paul? You think that's clever? You think that's a pun?
Wait a minute. What is going
Did you
on
learn
here,
that in
sir?
literature class back home, or did you learn it here?
Sir, there is someone on the line. It sounds somewhat like my wife.
You're on the radio.
Wait, what is going on here?
Who is Nikki?
When
Shut
your brain
the
don't
fuck
let
up.
you realize what the fuck is going on, bro.
Or maybe he's doubling down. He's just trying to he's just playing the confused game to get up.
Yeah.
I don't know my wife, bro.
There's a woman that sounds like my wife.
Yeah, he's now, yeah.
Hello, sir. Are you still there?
Are you still there? Like, can I get some backup?
Yeah. Can you tell me this is wrong? This is wrong right now.
It's like
This is wrong.
I still get to take Nikki to Beyonce.
So dude, this probably sucks for this
bro,
guy because
bro.
he actually doesn't get Beyonce. He has to still find tickets, and he's getting cheated. Oh damn.
Bro, it gets better.
Oh,
Okay,
ow.
let's go.
What?
No, wait. What is the meaning of this?
The meaning is you're not going to a Beyonce concert, huh?
Oh.
Definitely not going to a Beyonce concert anyways. And I don't know about your Buddha call, but maybe you don't want to come home for your Buddha call at home.
How is this possible? How are you on the line? What
Explain
is
it to
this?
him, Snake, because I'm too angry right now, and I'm pacing.
You're pissing.
No, what
I'm
I mean,
pacing back and forth
sir,
and back and forth because I'm standing. Listen, Raj, who is Nikki?
well, you know, she is a friend of mine, but what is? How are you on the phone? What is
With
this?
your boys and your dogs?
What is this?
With your home dogs that you go to the strip joints with? Is Nikki a stripper or
home
something?
No, she's just someone, you know, that somebody from work, you know.
She's someone from work who's showing you the way of American love? Did you think I was not listening the whole time?
Well, yes. Well, if you want to know the truth, yes.
Yes, I
we
want
are
to know
carrying
because I would
on,
appreciate
but you
knowing
know,
the truth.
you don't know the ways of American. You know, the American women, they use the mouth. You don't use the mouth. You do not know how to use the mouth.
I can't believe you're talking about in front of everybody. You're on the radio, Raj, do you realize?
No, but you know, we come from India, okay, and the Indian girls do not use.
Wait, hold up. I gotta say, I love how she's trying to point out, like, how could you do that? We're on the radio. It's like, how could I do that?
Yeah.
Bitch,
How can you do that?
Yeah,
you just did
You
all
brought
that.
this upon yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The least I can do is bring up the fact that you don't know how to suck dick.
Or
The
dogs.
No,
mouth.
use the mouth. You don't.
You don't use the mouth. That's just the thing.
Girls, they are using the mouth, and you know, you refuse to use the mouth, and she's, you know, she will do anything I ask her to.
You don't use the mouth either.
Oh.
Okay? You don't use it either. And from what I've heard and what I've seen on television, maybe the men are supposed to use the mouth too. And maybe if you got some and you wanted to get some, you would give some as well.
Well, no, this is not true. The man.
No, that's right. You're absolutely right. I don't use the mouth, and neither do you.
No, but the man does not have to
I
use the
believe
mouth.
it's
The
going
woman. No, and then, you know, 25% of the time you are on the periodical anyway.
100% of the time you're on the stupid.
That was a terrible comeback.
Nikki, but if
Sir, why are you laughing
not going
so
to
hard?
Beyonce, I'm sure you're more about than anything else.
No, but how is it you are on the phone with this person who is laughing? What is going
radio
on?
station, Rush. It's a trick. There's no tickets for you. There's just you and me and Nikki in some kind of sick triangle that involves apparently.
Well, you know, then that is something else also, is that the American women, they are open to having another woman.
I can't believe I'm even hearing this.
No, you are not open to these. There are many
Well, you're
things
right,
that
I'm not
the
open
American
to it. I
city
thought
can
that we
teach
were
us,
working
you
on a
know?
marriage. You know, it's hard enough that I don't even know you when you come into my bed in the first night. And now I have to find out after putting 3 years of my life and moving to another country with you, so you can pursue your career or whatever it is that you're doing with your computers.
Yes, I'm in IT support department.
Yes, you are. I know you. I know what you do. I'm married to you for 3 years. I think I know. But apparently there are lots of things I don't know about you that you're doing with Nikki.
Be honest.
Well, I have to tell you that, I am sorry, but you are not satisfying anymore.
Okay, so
Woo! Okay, round
lot
table.
to
What you
unpack.
got?
Damn.
What's your thoughts, Kingz? This is
all right.
Irish, you sound like the guy from that thing. So when you said, I didn't know if you're continuing. You sound just like the guy who was like
The setup guy?
Yeah, the setup dude.
Well, let me tell you, Rod. You got a hot piece of ass that you're going to bring? Not your fucking bitch wife, am I right?
Oh my god! Did y'all enjoy that?
Yeah.
That
so
was
many turns.
the
That was-
perfect
Right.
clip, and yeah, that was an M. Night Shyamalan tale.
Yeah.
That was,
Dude, they
holy
just had you don't use the mouth. Oh, I love that.
M. Night Shyamalan does Bollywood.
pretty much.
Okay, so for me, I think first and foremost, it just goes to show why arranged marriages are a terrible idea. Because, in a sense, you give the guy a pass because it's like if they're, boom, you guys are in a marriage and you're married, it's like you don't really get the opportunity to be honest with the person. Or if you are, you're just kind of stuck.
Right.
Because they don't really do the divorce thing over there.
They don't, no.
So,
Damn, they don't.
Like,
at
it's like-
all?
it's like, hey,
culturally, you're supposed to get an arranged marriage.
it'd be like,
and
hey,
then there's
Alec,
no really,
here's your wife
Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't like they just
If she
like,
d-
a few
if
years
she-
back they allowed for divorce, but it's still
fringe.
It's
Fringe.
It's hard.
I mean,
It's
you
hard.
got to. They still have the whole dropping the widows off, like
Yeah.
they're dead people, essentially.
It's a family affair, by
like-
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like
it's
like
the whole
if,
family
if-
knows,
like it
yeah.
used to be like if you're arranged chick, right, and you die, your wife basically like they shave her head and drop her off in this like city of other widows, and people just like don't acknowledge them like they're
What?
like they're ghosts. I can't remember what. Remember there was that book like Homeless Bird or something like that.
No.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, there's something. It's like part of the caste system. and shit
Imagine
over
doing
there.
a comedy club.
Yeah, I don't
in
read
that
any
city.
books.
like
I don't-
like
I don't
like
know.
Imagine if there's a comedy club in that place,
Oh
like
my God.
city or wherever that.
Great comics.
That would be.
Great
That would be
comics.
But can you-
great comics.
Yes.
Yeah. The
More
harder
pain,
the life,
the more
yeah.
pain,
Oh my God.
the more
It's
funny.
true.
Oh
The-
yeah, I
the-
bet you they're fucking
We
hilarious.
need to go to
Now-
India
now,
right
bet
now.
you-
Go
and-
find that village and get all those girls a mic.
Bro,
Yo.
bro, and consider how young like they get arranged and shit. Like,
Right.
that was the
Right.
fucked up
That's
part
the
about
fucked up
this
part.
book. I think it was called Homeless Bird or something, but it was like the girl got she got married off to this kid, but because you essentially buy the daughter, you give like this big fucking dowry to the family.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Actually, in India, it's the opposite.
No, you're right. Sorry, it's
They
the other way
pay-
around.
They give you the daughter and they pay.
They pay
They
like
the man's
pay you to
family.
take
Yeah,
take
they
her
pay
off
you to
your
take the
hands
daughter.
essentially.
Right.
Basically.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Like
like
a
how.
two-for-one
in
deal
other
type of thing.
countries,
They've
dowries
got
are
it down
paid, like,
in
in
The other way.
exchange,
Yeah.
yeah.
Another way,
Damn.
yeah.
Can you imagine if a family was like, here, take our daughter and we'll pay you?
That's
Like,
why
Yeah,
it's so hard to get a
what?
divorce, bro.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. How much?
Because the
Is it
families
a
refused.
lot?
Yeah, the families
Depends on
Uh,
the worth of the. What
depends
they
on
say
the worth of the
Oh
woman.
man, that's
It's
fucked
so
up.
You might get a
like,
large
it's-
sum.
Damn.
So
I want to move to India. Dude.
So
I think
so in the
that's
book,
great.
the family,
I'm about to buy
the
into a
family,
family.
like
I'm about to move to India.
she married.
Dude, what if that went?
You
dude,
need your parents to arrange it, so your parents
Yeah.
pick your
Okay.
wife for you. There
Yeah.
you go.
okay, well, I'll go to India.
Have your parents go pimp you.
You are white. You have an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could, dude.
I don't know about
If
you.
you're
being
like-
5'3",
You might be
now,
like
but
killing
Yeah.
like fives here in America, but you get a fucking 10 in India.
I could
You
probably
could
get
have
a
your
7. I could
run of
probably
the,
get a
they'll be
7.
throwing them at. Well,
You
that's
get a
right.
seven, you probably
Indian
get a
chicks
seven.
can't
You
really
got
get
the
above
hair,
a
you got
7
the
in
Three
here.
sevens, that's 21.
Blackjack.
No, but that
Oh
would be,
shit.
Yeah, but they're not that tall. I don't
No,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
and
so
I'm
you
like,
wouldn't have
wait.
to fight anybody for
Yeah, yeah.
airspace.
You know, get used to the smell of curry, but
I love
Yeah.
curry.
yeah.
I think I could get used to it
Phenomenal,
for
right?
a little bit.
I love curry. I love curry.
As long as
Nice
we can move back
vindaloo.
here. Can we
Oh.
move back here?
Yeah, enough.
Okay,
You don't want
cool.
to stay.
Yeah, no.
Please.
We have to go, yeah.
yeah, this guy he messed up. He messed up on so many different levels.
He should have like
But
at some
Well,
point.
oh, yeah.
culturally,
sorry,
it's
yeah.
not his fault in a weird way because
Yeah.
like the thing is when you get married. People try to pretend like you don't see women anymore, you don't get horny, you don't find them
Yeah.
attractive anymore. It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then let's be honest, the person that we should really talk about is the woman that is sleeping Nikki, sleeping with a married man. She knows he was a married man.
Does she?
But
we don't know the whole
I
story.
mean,
Of course she does.
That's not, of course.
Yo,
Possibly.
That is not, of course.
I don't-
Possibly.
He did not say.
I'm
He
not
didn't
the
go
one
into
that
it
I'm
at
not the
all.
one that takes that approach at all. Like if everyone's an adult, then it's based on that adult. Like it's not for me to respect the relationship; it's for him to respect his relationship.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm
This is
saying?
true.
I have
Like
yeah.
other than that, you're just another person to me.
Because you know what? It's like we talked about earlier. It's like, you know what I mean? You can't be mad at another guy trying to spit game at your girl.
Right.
Even if he knows it's your girl, like, he's just doing his job. like you, because you know, and it's like, you know, we quote Patrice a lot, but it's like, you know, 1,000 guys can want to fuck your girl, but only she can let them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you want people to want to fuck your girl. You don't want to be with a chick that nobody wants to fuck.
Yeah. Well, I
What does that say about your
chick?
chick? You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
go-
Alex,
Yeah.
that's what I go for. Alex, that's what
I go for no. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
yeah.
Mind blown. Is that?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did your mind get blown or something?
Yeah. No. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next clip of the King's Roundtable.
Which one are we doing? This one?
Yeah. Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
But,
crazy.
Do you see that video of that one girl? She like walks into the bedroom and the guy and the girl are like he's definitely cheating on her, and then he goes, "She's crazy." Like to the girl.
Oh yeah, we
that's
did
fucking-
that. We did that with Daniel last week.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
fucking hilarious. I love the balls. He's like, "Dude, she's crazy." I know this is weird, but like that's crazy.
Yeah.
After saying hello.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello.
and that's the thing too. The last thing about the honesty thing that like I think Karizmatik's pointing out too is it's like, you know, be honest about that shit because he was clearly just like, oh, I'm not getting this, so I'm just gonna go do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And not you know maybe he had these conversations already with his wife. I don't know, but
seem
it's like you know you can't. That's not a righteous like going out to get it. Like
Yeah,
really,
no.
I don't think like. You know what I mean? You have to. The only way that would have been righteous is if he went to his wife and went, "Look, you're not sucking dick. If you're not going to suck my dick, I'm going to find someone else who will. I'm not saying you have to leave, but if you don't suck my dick, X will happen."
Yeah.
And then what happens. But if you're not at least honest enough to like make that point and you just go out and do it and be like,
Right.
and then after the fact try to justify it by go, well, you didn't do this. It's like, no, that's not righteous.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not
So
right.
just let the bitch know what you want.
Yeah, and righteous means no
Yeah,
ill
it's
intent.
communicating. You gotta
not
communicate.
trying to manipulate
very
anyone.
much.
But it's communicating, being willing to like they might walk away because they're not
Yes,
buying what you're selling. But who
exactly.
cares?
Yeah.
Like you don't want someone that's not really buying what you're selling and
Don't you want
bullshitting
to
you.
die somewhat happy?
Yeah,
Somewhat.
Like
I
somewhat.
mean, you're not
happy.
gonna know, but
yeah. Like I don't want them to be adding bullshit to my life. And
Yeah.
if they're doing all that shit, or I gotta like not be like my happiness has to be paramount.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
this
that even
next-
like if you just make yourself happy, it's amazing how great thing. Yeah, so if something isn't making you happy, just don't do it. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, I don't like this, and I just leave. I'll leave a whole room if I don't like it. I know you've told me you did that. You're like, I didn't want to be here, so just like
It's
left.
like Robert De Niro once
Yeah.
said in Heat: "Don't get involved in anything that you can't walk away from in 30 seconds or
Right.
less."
Yeah.
So
oh,
this next
shit.
video, it's a crazy situation. Yeah, let's just watch the video.
Crazy situation.
It's.
Oh, I've seen
yeah,
this.
it's bad.
My friend and his girlfriend are fighting. This happens all the time. Just listen.
Could be a husband.
You don't even like take care of me, not only financially, but like emotionally, and like a husband takes care of a wife.
She's crazy.
You don't even do that.
His eyes are fucking
Get
crazy.
your ass over here. No. Excuse me.
She's hitting him right now.
Yeah,
Kicking him.
nobody hits me.
Oh.
Real talk.
He's
Can't hear.
hearing this. Oh, I thought he.
He's commenting on.
Oh.
All you give me is shit. All the time. I don't love you months ago. I don't love you months ago. You're a piece of shit. Now, what are you gonna do to fix this situation?
Now, can I just point out?
What is she saying?
Total loss of respect, right there. That's a total loss of respect.
Now,
Maybe there was no
he's
respect.
he's not checking her, but the one thing I can say to the guy's defense, are you noticing you're not hearing a guy's voice yelling?
Right.
So you know she's getting extra crazy
Right.
because he's probably sitting there and just being like,
Yeah.
you know, okay, well,
All right.
all right,
Right.
you do you. Like if that were me, I'd literally be sitting there and be like, well, there's the door, you can go,
Right.
bye,
Yeah.
bye. Like I hate to see you go, but you know you got to live your life, bye. And
Facts.
it's when you don't give women emotion,
Or it makes them pissed.
Oh,
It pissed them
yeah.
off.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did because I started doing that with this chick, and it's been like fucking her head up. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just like because they need emotions to
Yeah.
feed on. So
Yeah.
if you give them
I feel
nothing,
like
Real.
a discussion like that's not supposed to be emotional anyways. So
Right.
to be giving in emotionally is fucking stupid.
Yeah, you just ride. You just let the wave go over. Let her have her spat. Let her have her emotional
Because what are you guys gonna
it's
get
like
to?
it's like a
What
toddler. You let
successful-
him
Yeah,
tire
yeah, yeah. You
himself
just let,
out.
yep, you let
What successful revelation are you gonna come to at that point?
Right, right.
Emotion versus
Right,
nah,
right,
nah,
right, true.
nah, true. I'm sorry, he's listening for way too long. How are you still there? How are you still there?
They slowly
He's
like
recording it, so he wants to put it as.
No,
a
not
No, no,
him,
no.
not
The
him. The
guy
other
getting-
guy.
the other guy.
How are you still here?
right. She'd be yelling.
Actually,
I'd be,
both. I
she'd
would
be-
let have left too.
she'd be yelling. I'd be like coiling up my Xbox cables. And be like,
Bro,
I'd be
I'm
calling.
like-
I'd be like, hey, Gerby, I'm coming over to your place. Fucking, like, give me the fuck out of here.
Wink, wink.
This dumb
I'm coming
bit-
over
this
to your
dumb
place,
bitch wants
Kirby.
to-
Wink, wink.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey,
I didn't like
Gerby.
You didn't what?
Winking at a phone, Gerby.
What?
Like, I don't understand why people do that. Do you think the louder you get, like, what are you
No,
what are you
women have-
accomplishing?
they have
What
no
are you
option.
accomplishing?
They don't have a physical option.
You can't leave. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I don't know, crazy lady screaming at me and not
Louder
and
and
kidnapping me now,
louder.
technically.
Yeah,
Because you're
'cause
not
she-
letting me leave, you
yeah, you
fucking
can't
dumb
leave.
whore. Jesus Christ.
Officially a kidnapping.
She's not even saying anything new.
She has a lot to say, but she ain't saying shit.
Right. Why is she with him? She has all these complaints.
Boom.
I bought glasses and I just
This is where it gets funny.
Happens every now and then.
Nah, I'll let my boy know real quick. She better not touch me at all, bro. Like, no contact.
What's wrong?
Bye.
Why?
Word.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
After everything, that's it. That's it. After everything, that's it. That's it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Betsy!
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's it. Oh, bye. Nice knowing you.
Hey!
What is wrong with you?
Down!
No.
Over, that's what's wrong.
What the hell is wrong? Put down the fucking broom. Waste your fucking baby.
I need the broom to walk.
No.
What?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't walk.
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with me.
That's it. You just bye.
Why are you flipping? Fool?
Thanks. So I could use you when I could.
Yeah, I love how he's playing it.
Get him off your ass.
I can't. Give me the broom. I need the broom to walk.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Huh? What? I love it.
Fool, drive that car.
Call my phone.
I don't have my phone.
Get out your fucking phone. Really? You don't have it?
No. Hey! I really don't have it.
Edgar?
Look. You see that?
Stop.
That's my wallet.
Then where's your fucking phone?
It's
I've never
charging.
met an Edgar.
What the?
Fine, I'll go get it. I left my phone in here. Would you put it? I'm about to stomp on your phone if you don't tell me.
Okay, then how do you
and
find
really,
your own?
Edgar? Yeah, you're real smart. Betsy's inside looking for you. You can't hide forever. Where the fuck were you?
Wait, what?
Where the fuck were you?
Austin Park.
No.
No!
You're like, is Betsy inside?
Oh, that was earlier. Case, man. Oh no.
Where's my phone?
Huh? Honey,
Where's my
can
phone?
you stop?
Where's my phone?
Honey,
Give me the phone.
I don't
I'll
have
call
it.
the cops over here.
Call.
Give me the,
You have no
She has no
phone.
clue this is
Hey,
being recorded, huh?
give
I'm
me the
sorry.
phone.
Call the cops.
I'm sorry. It's probably in your room.
I hate
Why
when
Why are
do
you
that.
laughing?
You're
Yeah,
definitely the
I like his
abuser.
reaction. He's just smiling, laughing the whole
Where's
time.
the phone?
Yeah, because
You
it's hilarious.
You act like I can't even. I have a broken leg.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. I wish they'd tear your leg off.
No!
Damn.
Supposed to
Act
my
like
face.
I can't even walk anywhere without a broom or something to.
Good.
Walking
And you
with a
deserve
broom.
that.
So you act like I'm gonna go walk all the way over there, get your Get your phone.
You know, you wouldn't even walk over anywhere from me, even if you didn't have broken legs. So,
Okay, well, that's what you
Cool.
that's what I've seen firsthand. Actually.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
And there you go. What do you guys think? Go around the table.
I think
can start
I
first.
think his T-shirt is stupid.
That's
man.
all I have to
T-shirt.
say to my man.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
he handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
He handled it pretty well. It's one of those things. Is like, it's just like what
I give him a
Irish said.
B.
A B.
Yeah.
You gonna grade? We're gonna grade him. We're gonna give him a grade.
If it was grading, I'd give him a B.
Well,
See.
yeah, I don't like the continual disrespect.
Yeah.
Just the
It went way
continuous.
too
That's
far.
that's why I didn't get an A.
contempt.
For, like he
Right.
he played the calmness so fucking
Right.
well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
But
him a
there
D
are
plus.
there are
Yeah.
certain points where
D
you have
plus.
like the reason I don't give him. I'll give him a B minus.
I
No,
still
No,
get-
no.
I'll
At,
give him a
at
less.
that point, you have a broom in your hands. You keep her at bay with that broom.
He
I'm
tried.
Yeah,
sorry.
but
No,
she's
he
a-
didn't. He just held it between his legs.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
pick,
No,
you
he-
pick
he-
up the,
he
you
went like
pick up
that
the
a little
soft
bit.
end. You pointed at it. You'd be like, back the fuck up.
Yeah, and
Like,
she's hitting him the whole
Your
entire
foot's already
time.
broken,
It's
bro.
like-
You're
I
already
wonder
at a
Why
handicap.
are they even?
But he probably knows the camera's rolling, so he looks better to just like not like look like a bitch, but you know what I mean. Even if he did any kind of like physical checking, this
Yeah,
bitch,
he'll be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
he-
course.
so
yeah.
he, it's,
No,
it's
he-
better to let
he's
the footage
already at a
entirely
He's
look
already
like
at a
she's
physical handicap. She doesn't need to be hitting you anymore.
Right,
He can
right,
defend
right,
his
right.
body.
Like-
Especially when you're already at a fucking handicap.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right, right.
The hell, I can't run away from you, and I'm not supposed to punch you back if you hit me. Like, what the hell? What else am I? There's something that, like, literally,
Destroying
they say
his
don't back
property.
someone into a corner. Is that not what they say? Don't back. If I can't run away from you, am I not in a metaphorical corner?
yes.
Yeah.
All right. So then, what? You can't blame me for anything that happens at that point.
And she's
Period.
destroying his property. She's fucking.
Forget the property. It's my body.
That's what I
Forget
mean.
the property.
Assault on top of the
Right.
property, like it's fucking. It's just it's psychotic.
Yeah,
The government will try and make her pay for the property, but my body, bro, I don't
Yeah.
know how long it's gonna take me to
Like
heal.
like I
Nah.
can't give him a better grade because I do agree. Like there is a certain point where you have to check her, and it doesn't even you don't
It don't need to be
yell at
physical.
her.
Right.
Yeah,
And you
no,
don't even need
physical.
to raise your emotion,
Right,
but
right,
you
right.
just need to be like,
back up.
I'd be like, bitch,
Chill out. Right.
get the fuck out of my
enough.
house, or I'm going to call the cops here.
Right, right, right.
Like even if it's that level of shit, like it's like you. What? That's it. I'd be like, one warning. You have 30 seconds to get out of my house.
Or
I
what-
give him a D because he didn't break up with her at all. Like I wouldn't have even got like how long has this happened for?
But you
Nah,
know,
nah. If he
out.
broke
Can
up
we-
with her, it wouldn't have been safe for him. He already has no leg. Like,
No,
it's got to be some bomb pussy though.
That's what I was thinking.
nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Did you see
Why
her?
else-
Did
why
you
else-
see what she looked like?
why
Does that
else-
look like bomb pussy to you? Does that?
No,
work?
yeah.
I don't know
she
what her
looked like-
pussy looks like or
Well,
feels
pussies
like.
are not usually attached to that
Pussy
kind
doesn't
of
have a face.
Okay.
You think so?
Yo,
Anyways,
that.
I
Don't finish
why
that.
why
Don't finish
why
that.
I just want to know
Don't
why
finish
he's
that.
dealing with that.
I wouldn't finish that.
What? Yeah, because
done.
what's on the other side of that makes that tolerable?
But,
You know
but
what
that,
I mean?
and that's why the only reason I ask is like,
What-
she
what-
is so fucking unlikable as a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Why would you be involved with that other one?
yeah,
Like, you know
it's
what I mean?
like,
Like,
do you want that? Do you want that kind of attention?
because that's presumably how it is all the time. So it's
Yeah, I
like
think
it
she's-
is.
you go, she's not a sweet person.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
not caring. She's psycho. So the only thing I can think of is like she must be
Know how to-
crazy in bed somehow.
Or he doesn't think he could get another girl.
It,
that's
it
the
could
only
be
one.
that.
He
It
feels
could
like
be
this is the
that.
best he can do. This is the cutest girl he's ever had. He's not.
he
gonna let
wasn't
her go anywhere.
he wasn't a bad looking dude. He doesn't. I don't.
Well, you'll be surprised a lot of dudes who are good looking
He
that
was
don't
a
have
square-looking
confidence.
dude.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah.
bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it looks safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was playing. Yeah, he's playing it way too much in his. You could punch up a bit.
Yeah, see, I don't mind a woman yelling at you, but when she starts hitting you on top of that, that's way
yelling
too
for
much
a
disrespect.
reason. If there's a reason, that didn't. She was like, "Get up! You're being sitting." She just said the same thing. She was
Over
like,
and
a
over and
record.
over and
Yeah,
over
there's
and
nothing
over and
new.
over and over and
So
over
I'm guessing even in the other, like, because she came in and then the one before that we're listening, like through the wall, she's saying the same thing. She's like, "Get up! You don't like me, or I don't like whatever." She just kept saying the same thing. So you're getting yelled at forever, and she's saying the same thing. I would have been out of there. I hate when people repeat themselves. So if she's
Yeah,
repeating
same here.
and yelling, hell no, I'm out of there. Out.
Yeah,
Or,
I give
like
him a
right
D also.
away.
I give him
Fuck
a
that
D.
guy. Cool, like you let that happen. I don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
It seemed like he wanted the
Wow,
attention
you're a
because
nice
of that.
punching bag. Nice.
Right, you just a
like-
lot, but that's the.
So I mean, for sure, the girl. I don't know. She maybe has mental issues. She shouldn't be in a relationship. Maybe she should
Maybe.
Be
No,
seeking,
she's not. Maybe she should not be in a relationship. She's
Yeah.
not. She's not
seeking help.
fit
I don't, yeah.
for a relationship.
Yeah.
She's not independent enough
No.
and mentally.
Yeah,
You have to be able to
so
stand
you
alone
gotta help
as a human being.
yourself,
You
yeah.
can still want a connection, but you still got to be able to walk down the street by yourself.
That's what we were saying before about like you have to always. It doesn't matter if they're with you or not. You gotta like be like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you're not here, you're
still-
cool.
Let them
Same-
walk.
yeah.
Because you saw how he essentially was like, she was like, okay, well, I'm leaving. He was like,
All right,
bye.
cool.
And it
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking, it lit.
Yeah.
fuse
do
like
that, yeah.
exploded.
But like, what did she want? No,
Yeah,
like you were just beating me. Like, what the
She's
hell?
just like, no. For no reason.
You sound like a little 4-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Get
Yeah,
outta
she's
here.
having a temper tantrum.
All right,
Oh
what-
my God.
What's the next one? What do we got
Let's see
here?
how that-
shit was
that's the
wild.
next one.
Okay.
Yeah, wash
Yeah.
that taste out of my mouth, man.
This should be
Watch that.
a lot funnier.
Oh, this is great. This will lighten the mood.
This is lighting the mood a lot.
I think everyone's seen this except for Karizmatik, but he's gonna love this the most.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a fun one. Gobi's
a
head's
fun
not.
one.
I
in the
love
way.
this woman.
Oh, yeah? You like that? You like that? Yeah? Oh, yeah? You like that?
Fucking hot, dude. I say Florida State. She gotta be from Florida. Arizona. No, Arizona. That's college.
State.
Arizona State.
God,
What's that office is supposed to
100%.
do?
That's Arizona. Let's look at the comments. See if we
No,
can
the
find
reason why
out.
I
That's
wanted
Arizona,
to bring up
dude.
this, the reason I want you said, somebody's gonna put it in the comments.
Arizona. I think it's Arizona.
Why would you think it's
I don't know
Arizona?
why. It just seems like.
Why does it matter what school she?
I don't know, dude.
Like,
Arizona's the number one.
Did that dude just say she got raped after? God.
Oh shit. Okay, let's not look at the lyrics.
That's
Well,
brutal.
it is the
See,
internet.
like, why
it
do
is
we,
the
like-
internet.
Yeah,
guys.
that was brutal. That was brutal. No, the reason why I bring this up.
Lesson learned. Don't read the comments.
Yeah, right. Don't listen. The reason.
It's episode 2, guys.
No, it just shows to like the balls that these women have, for lack of a better term. Like if we live in this oppressive patriarchy, this society, she still think it's an option for her to use her sexuality to get out of her.
It is
arrested
probably a
situation.
great way to ensure that a cop won't like be rough with you.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I'm,
Most
maybe not.
likely. Yeah.
Like I don't know. If you were afraid to deal with cops, I'd just start. If I was a chick, I'd just start moaning and be like,
I
just
would,
like
dude,
rub my ass and be
by
like,
the way,
it's
I'd-
okay.
Yeah,
As
that's
a
up until you
chick,
find
as
the
a
gay
dude.
one, and it's
Right,
like, yo,
right.
fuck you.
Right. Then who get pissed?
Yo, the hell you doing?
Honey, you couldn't
Okay.
excite me with that ass if you tried.
But what
That
if
was a
what
gay
if
one. That was
she
actually a
what
gay
if she what if the dude the cop was because we saw like right as soon as she started doing it, right?
Right.
We don't know anything before that. What if the cop was being kind of handsy with her? And then she was like, almost ironically, was like, "All right, fucking, you
Oh,
want
to,
let's
like,
get
call
on,
attention
yeah,
to
let's
it?
get weird with it."
Ooh, that's
okay.
fair.
We don't know that.
That's
We have
fair.
no idea what
Okay.
happened
That's
before
fair.
that. No idea.
Well,
That's a great point, Alec.
That is.
good job, Mr. Alec.
That's
You're
a great
welcome.
point. I'm
This
over here
context
thinking
is-
she's a whore. And she's right.
A whore? No,
not that at all.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
call
no,
that.
no,
no.
I just call that
Whore
being
at
a good
all.
girl.
Yeah,
I
I
believe that's using your skills to your
Right.
She has
She's
your,
being a
talents,
soldier.
your talents to your benefit.
She's just a soldier.
That's all that
what
is,
she
bro.
is.
Life is
Hey,
too
I
hard not to,
respect.
you know?
Yeah, I respect that. That's you go, girl.
You able
This
to
is
get
another
out
fun-
of
this
a
is
ticket
more of a
just by
funny video.
grinding. If you're able to
More
get out of
funny
a ticket by grinding, bro, grind away.
So we all
bro.
giving her A's for
Yeah, we're gonna give
A
it
for effort. A for effort.
A for
A for ass.
A for
A
effort.
for ass.
A for
Yes,
effort.
extra ass too. That's what the
Yeah.
plus.
Oh shit. Oh
Get
shit.
your ass, bitch. You better move before I fucking slam your ass out this bitch. Get the fuck out.
Wait, they're still there?
Get the fuck out. Let me drop you out to your bitch shit. Broke ass, bum ass, fuck ass nigga.
What the hell was that?
What the fuck?
Well,
What
the
did you
name
have
of
me
the
just watch?
this video. Well, the video. This is misleading. This is not about the videos. It's more about the just deceiving titles. It said that his karma dude gets caught cheating and tries to get back with his chick, but she wasn't having it.
I thought his
trying to
ass
hop
was,
in the
I thought his
car.
ass
Yeah,
was
it
gonna
looked like
get
she
ru-
stole his car, and he was like, "Call the cops! This bitch stole my car."
I also was expecting
Is that
him to
what
get
you-
like
is that what he
run
said?
over. Or
Right,
something.
nothing happened.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
He stayed
Fucking
in.
go rolling in the
By the
fucking
way-
background.
Yeah, I want to know like how that guy was he was like out of frame, which means he was out of the car. He was holding like probably onto the door.
No, he was
Yeah.
ghost riding the whip.
Yeah.
That's what he was
Yeah,
doing.
but
Ghost
he
ride
was,
the
going, he
whip.
was going pretty fast. He wasn't running, was he?
No,
he
no,
was hanging
No,
on
he
the
was just
door.
hanging. I think he was hanging.
Yeah.
He was probably hanging on the door.
She made that turn. It was slow
Yeah,
enough so he
yeah,
hopped
yeah.
off.
Hopped
Yeah.
off. Right. He probably waited till she slowed down.
Oh.
And then, okay, so this, okay, so this is gonna be our
I
King's
don't-
mindset.
I don't know what that was. Whatever. That was a wash.
Whatever. Yeah, just a
yeah,
wash.
that
Just
was a
funny.
wash.
Just something
Yeah.
funny. And anyway, so this one is King's mindset.
I've seen this.
It's about confidence. And I
Yes.
think this is a great example of confidence. Pay attention to the dude
yeah.
and all the things that surrounds him. This is the kind of confidence you need to have.
Shit.
Now I heard a rumor. I've seen this before that the guy's gay. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh.
Does it matter?
No, but I
Like, I'm sorry. I know gay guys that enjoy a nice grind too. Like, you serious?
but
Oh no,
A nice
no.
grind is a nice grind. You know what I'm saying?
Why does that change the
It
level
don't.
of confidence in anything like that?
No.
Or,
No, but yes, because I feel like gay guys either feel or do have inherently more confidence with women because they feel more comfortable around women because it's like, oh, I'm not trying to fuck them, so it's like I'm one of the gals. Like they approach it more as like I'm a
yeah,
fellow
but
chick.
this guy doesn't move around like that.
That's
Like,
fair, but there's some gay guys that could dance like this.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
of course. Dancing, but
Anyways,
he's dancing with women.
I
Anyway,
digress.
like,
Yeah. Like security tries to go.
Wait, no, I'm not done, baby. Come here.
Yeah, he's just dancing by himself now. She's coming to him. Yeah, get back.
Wait till the drag him. First smart move, wait till they actually grab you and pull you away. They tried to, and then she's like, no.
Who is this at like at a concert? I'm
Yeah, I
confused.
think this is her.
Who's the artist?
This is Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh. Okay, yeah, don't take your shirt off, dude.
No, it's just confidence. It's just
And then,
Oh shit.
You don't know what you're doing.
yeah. He's like, where's he going?
Why's his belt half off?
Maybe he's trying to get it
Oh,
ready.
no, you're right. He is gay.
Why?
Why?
His
What's that?
mannerisms. The last one?
Right?
I don't know any straight guys that point like
I
that.
didn't even see that. Go back. Let's
I don't know any
Yeah, his
straight
one-
guys that
yeah.
point like that. None. I don't know any.
watch from it's like you especially notice it from the moment he gets with second chick. Like, look at first of all, look how confused he is. Now I say that as a white guy that doesn't know how to dance, but
Right.
I know how to fucking put my
Yeah.
cock against a woman's ass and not look like. Look, he looks confused. Like, what is this? It looks like he's doing math. 4 times the square root.
And he was like, I don't know.
No. Gary, watch him the rest of the time. Watch. He's like, no, I need to go that way.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Also,
he
that's
did
also
You
that's.
know what? Like,
And
I
kind-
know.
yeah.
no straight guys.
Zero
Guys
straight
like
guys
this.
It's a very
that
deep-
point like
All
that.
It's a
right.
very
Okay,
deep
I failed
debate.
on this one. That was
Zero.
that guy. Was
I
just,
know.
Well,
you know me.
that was
I
from-
literally
Typical
account.
gay
That
guy.
was from a
I
different
literally-
angle. He like that was from up there, right? So
Or he's drunk. Maybe
So if
maybe
he's
guys
doing-
get a
if
little
he's
feminine
doing
when they're
that-
drunk. Maybe
no, when if
No, bro.
point over there without
Bro,
doing that,
I
it's
have
so
feminine
possible.
moments. Like sometimes I'll be like, you'll catch me. I'll be like this sometimes.
But if you,
Right.
I don't
Or
know,
like,
you're
I'll
on
be
stage.
like, you know, like, but
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
This still,
this-
I don't think it was pronounced as
as
that. That's
I've
what
never
I'm saying.
pointed
I
like
never
that.
pointed like this.
Ever.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's that pronounced though. That's the thing. I'm
Bro,
just saying the
it
angle.
was.
It
I
was,
saw it. I
bro.
was looking at it. I'm just saying.
I don't know, though.
Angles, bro.
Okay,
Angles,
but anyway,
angles.
gay or straight, that's the
Confidence.
kind of confidence you need to have. Is the King's mindset. Be confident. Don't be afraid of any woman's reaction ever. Say whatever comes to mind, but be humorous. That's the key, and don't take her seriously.
If you can be.
Yeah,
He thinks
don't say
everybody has
everything
that
that
skill.
could.
Not
Don't say
everybody
everything that comes to mind. By the way,
point
that's
is
not.
the point is to attempt to do that all the time when you're talking to women. The point is
should
not
be a
to be
film.
great at it because you're not gonna be great at it at first.
I want breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, that was random.
Are you
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just had a random urge for breakfast.
Are you
and
having a stroke?
I didn't know why anybody
Do
else
you
should
think you
know.
need to
that I'm
drink
feeling
some water?
breakfast, Like,
You lightheaded.
no, water.
If Karizmatik just died and those were his last words, I want breakfast.
Yo,
Right.
wouldn't be the worst way to go out. You know?
Now we
That's definitely. You know what that takes away. We know what you're gonna put on your headstone, though. I want
I want
breakfast.
breakfast. Nah, I want booty. You better put on.
right, just booty is
And then in
automatic,
parentheses.
only booty that you want. Now we're gonna go into the King's console, and we're gonna talk about just a little bit of mindset, the type of mindset, beginner mindset, and things like that. Just for example, you said that you want to be humorous, you want to talk to women and things like that, but you're not gonna be successful when you start out. So
Definitely not.
So I'm gonna give some tips here about how approaching women and the mindset you need to have when you start beginning. And then you guys could either agree, interject, whatever.
I'll probably disagree a lot.
Okay, but disagree. Okay, so when approaching women, I can't read. If she sees you looking and you don't approach, you ruined it. That's the question.
Have you ruined it?
Yeah, have you ruined it?
No. If you see her
If
again,
she sees you looking but you don't approach her, have you ruined it?
no,
No.
not at all.
No.
Because to some women that shows restraint.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
you're saying like I make eye contact with them kind of thing and,
Right.
and then I don't go over and approach
Right.
them. No, you haven't ruined it yet.
You haven't
No,
ruined anything, no.
no, because like, what are you gonna just stare at him the whole night? Hey.
No, you guys.
No, you don't approach her.
Yeah,
don't
and then
approach.
never approach. Just
Yeah,
stare.
Never approach it. Yeah,
That's
that's not. Yeah, you didn't ruin it.
It's respectable.
Just
No, I
walk
don't
over
think
when
so.
you want to walk over.
Yeah, yeah.
The point is
Oh.
is
I
that
walk over on my terms.
yeah, you walk
Yeah.
right. Or walk whenever you feel comfortable.
I mean,
doesn't
it would be
matter.
weird if you just like I don't know. I guess you do run into people, but like, you know what I mean. You're gonna make eye contact.
You're gonna make eye
before-
contact with anybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
before
and
you-
I think the idea is supposed that you don't break eye contact first. You allow her to first.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
I disagree with that.
I've heard that. I'm not sure if that's really true or not. but it's something I've heard.
I disagree because mostly what I do is I like look at them just enough to like, and then look away like you ain't shit.
Right.
Thing.
Right.
Like I just.
It's like a second or
See, I
second and a
don't-
half.
No,
really.
it depends. If we're having I don't know if you guys have noticed. If I'm having a conversation with you, I keep eye contact.
Right.
Yeah.
So same thing with them. I mean, I really don't change the rules up that much. Break eye contact? No. If something's taking my gaze, I'm gonna take my gaze real quick.
Right,
So
right,
you
right.
stare at their
squirt.
eyes the
Like,
whole time?
If I'm having a conversation, why
No,
not?
no. This is across the room.
Bro.
This is across the room type of
Yeah,
situation.
you're gonna be looking at their eyes. You ain't. What, you
The
gonna be
whole
looking at their
time?
legs?
I don't know. I look away a lot.
I think
I just do that. 'cause
Yeah,
I-
that's
I'm-
not good. This is
I
what I'm
do
saying.
that with
So
everything,
I think
though.
that the principle is that you don't break eye contact because you're being confident. You want to let her know that yes, I see you. I see you looking at me. And
Yeah.
Yes, I'm interested in you. That's the idea. I think is where it's coming from, in terms of not breaking eye contact first.
Yeah.
It shows more confidence that yeah, I see you, baby. I see what
Yeah.
you're going over there.
I don't know. And that's in those type of situations. I don't mind breaking eye contact because it's gonna lock again at some point. So
Yeah.
just let it work itself.
Well, and because sometimes you need to break it to just see if it was a one-off thing.
Right.
Yeah, because you don't want to do that, and then you look at her, and she's like never looks at you
Never
again.
looks at you again. Yeah.
Now
That happens more.
Or
than-
she was looking
That
past
happens more
you.
than not happen.
now you've approached her, right?
Oh, okay.
And if you mess up, and so if you mess up and you don't come across as very cool, attractive or cool, have you ruined it?
No, because some dudes I think can look kind of dorky and not attractive, and they somehow they work at it, or they I don't think it's all about being super suave and cool. You can,
I can't pull suave or cool.
Yeah.
I don't think that you've ruined it until you get what I like to call the cunty no.
Explain.
which is
Or
like
I call it an excuse.
like
personally, but-
there's a difference between a chick kind of being like no and a chick just being like no, like the attitude behind it, like if they're being like very like
I can tell.
like when a chick's being like very bluntly like
The
kind
stern
of
Short,
over thing.
yeah, short,
yeah,
quick.
yes,
Short and
like kind
quick,
of like fuck off without really saying
Right,
fuck
fuck
off.
off,
It's
right,
like
right,
okay,
right.
like that's different than a chick kind of like being or like you gave a perfect example the other day about a chick that was remember the one that you were talking? You like got her. You were saying she was at like a bar or something. You, like, got her
Okay. So a
laughing?
couple of weeks
That's a
ago.
good one.
Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to Karizmatik, and I've been doing comedy for 10 months, almost 11 months now, and I was refusing to go out and go get me, talk to women in any way, because I comedy was consuming my life at that point because it was so hard and things like that. So I didn't want to add anything to it. It may ruin my progression or development. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, I decided that I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna talk to these biddies and see what happens. And
can we do that?
Guerby's on the
tonight?
market.
Can we do that tonight?
Yeah, you want to do that tonight?
Tonight, well,
at the
not like
mic,
not
yeah.
at the mic, but like after the mic.
We could do that anywhere. Anyway, the
Okay.
point is, so I went out.
anywhere.
So I went out 2 weeks
Anywhere.
ago, almost 3 weeks ago now, and I failed miserably.
Happens.
It
You
just
bounce.
didn't happen. So I talked to this girl, and it's because I bailed. So this mindset, I
yeah.
thought I ruined it. So I walk up to this girl. She's blonde, like dirty blonde, type of girl. Meaning she's not blonde at all. And
A dirty blonde, so brunette.
yeah. So she's a brunette. Yeah, with highlights. And
Oh, okay.
so I approach her, and I'm like, hey, and she kind of looks at me. She kind of looks at me and she says, hey, and then she just kind of turned her back towards me a little bit. And I was like, oh, all right. I was like, oh, okay, so that's strange. I was like, you just going to turn your back on me? That's
You said that to her?
Yeah, I said that, yeah. Because the thing is, you need to address what's happening to you sometimes. It's like being a comedian on stage. If something's weird just happened, you need to address it. You got to be present. You got to be aware and comment on it. And then she turned her back to me, but I could see her still smiling. So then I was like, so what are you, a serial killer? You're just looking for somebody you're going to kill tonight? Is that why you've been, whatever. And I saw her smile a little bit. But instead of staying in there and being confident, not having a King's mindset, I walked away. I was like, okay, she's not. But actually, what the principle is, if a woman gives you a challenge, AKA she starts testing your confidence, that's actually a good sign.
So she turning around is testing your confidence.
It's testing my confidence. Oh, are you really that dude? Are you really that dude? Because she was still laughing. Because she was still laughing at the jokes that I was throwing at her and things like that. But I wasn't confident enough to stay in there.
You gotta stay in the pocket.
Yeah, stay in the pocket and ride it out. You know what I'm saying?
Just to see where it goes. Maybe like she turns and they're like, oh, I'm not really that into you either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you just tell me I'm not interested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or so.
But do people, or have you ever had that happen where the lady's like, I'm just not interested in you?
Yes,
Definitely.
Flat
I
out
appreciate
said
that. I appreciate that.
Happened recently.
I appreciate it. It happened to me.
Happened
Also, okay, so
recently,
last
like
week. Last week. Okay, so there was
We're
this.
saying how if has a girl ever ever said like I'm not interested, like flat out, like
Yeah,
just
not
beating
interested.
around the bush.
Yeah. She's literally stopped
She's
me
not
mid.
saying like I like
No,
seeing
no,
other
no.
guys
She
or
told me-
whatever.
Yeah, this girl told me she
Legit.
was like she's engaged. She has a fiance.
Oh, okay.
And then I told her I hope it doesn't work out.
Yes.
And
I would
then
have said the same thing, by the way.
you know, smiling. By the way, you gotta smile with it. You can't be straight faced when you say things like this because women they're gonna take it very seriously. She was like, I was like, I'll be back in a year. I hope I see you again. And then she goes, she's like, in a year I'll be married. And then I was like,
Yeah.
well, I hope not.
Nice.
And then I told her have a good night, and then I walked away.
Yeah.
And then but she made it easy on me. She was like, hey, listen,
I know what you're trying to
Yeah.
do.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm not
That's-
because she was
how-
wearing these
how-
stripes, and I called her a sexy hamburger.
How old do you think she was?
It didn't matter. She was sexy as hell. I don't care. Age. I'm not an age guy.
Of age.
Okay.
That's all he believes.
Of age.
Yeah,
You
I'm
look
not trying to be
How old?
creepy
No,
about.
I know.
Yeah.
How old? Of age. Play ball.
of age.
Ah, play ball.
Yeah, play ball. She could get into the
Ah, that's
nightclub.
funny.
She,
Yeah.
So we know she was above. She was 21 at
Yeah, to
least.
be 21 to
Okay,
get
yeah.
in. So.
Okay.
Or 18-year-olds was
18
in there
plus,
too.
18
Yeah, 18 plus.
plus.
So
Oh, they might have opened it up for
Yeah. So there was whatever.
age,
Either way,
play
she was
ball.
sexy as hell.
Unless they
Anyway,
changed something. They used to not let 18-year-olds in there.
yeah, I'm not
It was
really
18 plus
good.
that night.
I'm not really good with the ladies. That's what this episode's about. And then
You said you were though at one
No,
point.
but
you
you
were,
know-
and now you're bad. You said at one point in your life you were really good, and now you're bad. Those are you. I think you said.
I'm
that.
knocking the rust off a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you take like a? Did you hibernate? What happened?
No,
Did you just, like-
it was like a good 7 months without really trying to talk to any.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
He just, you
I
know what
I
it was?
Really like comedy. Let's just call it that.
His pimp card expired, and he just didn't put in the paperwork.
Yeah.
He just got
so I'm
it
getting back out
He's
there.
getting it filed right now.
I'm
Yeah.
getting back there. I'm trying to get better, funnier, and things of that nature with
Are you
these ladies.
stretching? Are you stretching? You gotta
Yeah,
stretch.
always stretch. The
Yeah,
groin.
you gotta stretch.
I gotta stretch the groin out.
Everything. You gotta
Mhm.
stretch, just in general.
Dude,
You
there's
don't know
nothing
what-
worse
honestly,
than when you're
if-
fucking and you get like a bad cramp or
Yeah.
something. Sometimes when I'm in doggy, I'll get like an ass cramp right
Yeah.
here. Oh.
Oh, it's the worst.
And then I'm like, oh, we gotta stop for a minute. Hang on. I'm
And
like, I
then-
can't.
and then they're like, did
I'm
you
a
come?
big
And
dude,
you're like,
and I like to go for a while. Sometimes my lower back gets like sickly
Yes,
tired,
dude.
and I'm like, all right, time to change position.
Right.
You got to do some work now.
Yeah. Facts.
Saying.
You gotta do some more. So now I'm gonna ask you. I don't know. You guys can share your experiences, but
by the way, this
when
is
asking
this is good.
You
This
like
is
that?
good beer.
Oh, yeah.
smoke and dagger.
Smoking
Are
dagger. It's a
y'all
black- I've
plugging
never
it?
heard of black.
Actually, that's a show.
Y'all plugging
Black
it?
Is it?
lager.
It's a show. Yeah,
Might
but
be.
I think it's shadow and dagger or something like that.
Cloak and dagger?
Cloak and dagger. Yeah.
Hmm.
So. Anyway, so when asking her out, if you do it wrong and she says no, have you ruined it?
If you what?
If you ask her for a number, you ask her out, or you ask her out and she says no.
I mean,
have you
we're in
ruined
the
it?
21st century. No.
No.
Some people don't like giving out their number. They'll give you their social media first.
Yeah,
and,
that
like,
always
wean you in
happens.
off of that.
I would
shit.
say
That's
the,
like the college of like meeting someone is like you get their social media. Then the
Yeah.
pros are when you get the number.
It depends where it's at, because it's like, am I meeting them, or are they like local? Is this a place, someone I'm gonna run into again at like this place, or is it like a kind of like, oh, I'm on vacation, so I might not never see this person again. In that instance, you probably blown it because you might not see them again, but
Yeah,
maybe that's an extreme example.
yeah,
though.
that is actually because that's rare.
Yeah.
Most of the women you'll probably approach, you're trying to get her number so you could see her again. But I think you're right. It does
I don't
depend.
know.
It does depend. Where she works, no, you don't ruin it because you can always go back.
And
I
I
approach
the-
women.
the kind
I
of
approach
no you
women
get to.
often without the
Intent.
intent of ever getting a number. I do it quite often.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes
I
I
don't think
just
I-
want to have a conversation with a woman at that
What?
point.
There's
Yeah,
no
bro.
way. No, as a
Yo,
man,
real
there's no way,
talk, Real
dude.
talk. Like sometimes
No
I just-
way. I
Like
don't
you
believe
see
you.
me do
Just
it.
kidding.
Like I'm like I need a female's opinion, and I'll just start a conversation with a
Dude,
woman. Like
last
Yeah.
week
I don't need your number.
Last week I had a certain bartender give me your number.
Ooh.
Ooh, how'd you start that conversation?
Just talking some shit. I actually went outside and I was leaving, and then I was like, I gotta take a piss before I walk home. I went back inside,
Pisses are good.
and then it was just that bartender there, like working the bar. And then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I was about to
Take a
leave,"
nice
but I was
out.
like, I was like, "I'll take another beer. Fuck it." And then
Yeah.
chatted with her for a little bit, and then she was like, "Give me your phone. I'm gonna put my number in it." I was like, "Word."
So all I'm saying is, so you're talking to a girl, you ask her out, she
Uh-huh.
says no.
Never
There's no
happened to me.
reason that's never happened to you.
kidding.
Oh, well, good for you.
Just kidding.
Shaft actually. but-
Actually, if your percentage is good when you don't do it a lot, it's like
Really?
if
No.
you're like 3 for 2, or 2 for 3, that's good percentage, but it's like not many times. You know what
it's
I mean?
a numbers game. It's not about
Yeah.
percentages.
Yeah, but if you're 1 for 3, you're just awful then.
Yeah.
I'm in 2 for 3.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's pretty good.
See,
It's
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Or
Like,
you
it's-
could just be
No,
in
it
a
just worked
you
out
could
to your
just you
favor.
could just be in a
Yeah.
rut. I mean, sometimes if the mojo's not on, you can't force it.
Yeah. Just keep talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep talking to her. Keep trying to charm her. Keep talking to her.
A
till you make
shooter
her
in
mad back.
basketball can only get out of
gotta
bad
Kobe-
shooting slump by shooting.
By shooting. Yeah.
Kobe, that's what you gotta do. Just keep shooting.
Yep.
Kobe
Jordan.
did that.
Jordan will do the same thing.
Kobe does it too.
And then lastly, the last question.
Kobe's
it was
better.
like during sex, if you
Kobe's
didn't
better.
do good the first time,
yeah.
have you ruined it?
You see, no, women are a lot more forgiving than us
Yeah.
in this category.
Yeah.
They're a lot more forgiving. than us in
I
this
address
category.
it. I'm like, I
Yeah.
didn't do good. I was like, sorry about that.
Yeah,
And
what-
then, like,
What?
the-
You do what?
Oh, dude, you can't do that.
Never.
You
I
never
will
address it.
Never do that.
No, bro.
Never again.
I commend you. I commend
Okay.
you.
Well,
if you
I'm
didn't do a
I'm
good
honest.
job, you didn't do a good job, and you can say that. There's nothing
Yeah,
like if
I
you know
was
you
fine.
it's not your
It
best
worked. I thought it.
performance, like,
I
so
thought
the
it worked
fuck
in my
what?
favor. I thought it worked. In
The
my
hell
favor.
you want
I
them to
would-
think that's your best performance, and then you just like
I don't think
Like
it's a huge deal.
like maybe if
I don't
they
think it's
bring
a
it
big
up, but like usually they don't even bring it
hell
up.
yeah, they never bring it up.
Yeah.
The hell they'll never bring it
I
up.
would
There's no
never.
reason to
She
tell
didn't.
women
By the
you
way,
do
she
it.
didn't agree with me. She was like, it was good.
No, exactly.
So-
but, like,
So you was
that's what I'm
asking
saying.
to see if you did a good job.
I
That's what
don't
your intent
know.
was?
No, he thought he did
I-
a bad
yeah, I
job. By
thought
his
just-
standards, he
yeah.
did a bad job.
Yeah.
By his own standards,
my
he did
own
a bad job.
standards.
Can Alex? Can
No,
Alex?
I'm Alex now. I'm Alec now. I'm Alec.
Alec.
No,
Why did you
he's
ask?
actually right. I was like, yeah. I mean, for my own I just thought it. You know what I mean? I was
You
just
thought
being
you
honest with
genuinely-
myself.
you
Yeah,
genuinely
He
thought
was
you did a
like,
bad
Yeah.
job.
like he was like, I typically go 30 minutes, but this pussy was so bad that I only went like 5 to 10. I'm sorry, and she was
Well,
like, that's the best
okay,
5 to
I
10
did-
I ever
okay.
had. You know what
He
I'm
was
saying?
doing so well. He was doing great.
That's
You're
the best 5 to 10 she ever
Okay.
had, right? I ended it on a good note, bro.
The
I ended it on a
numbers
good
are
note,
off,
bro.
but, you know.
but it was something like that, right?
Sure. Yes.
It's like,
you,
it's like,
you undertimed yourself.
it's like my uncle used to say, 3 strokes and it counts.
No, it was way more than that. But like so many more.
It
than
was
that.
17.
Like, it was
so many more.
I couldn't even count
To
because I
25.
was.
I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
The point is,
Yes.
the point I'm trying to get at this with all these questions is that you can never ruin it with any woman.
Shit,
Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta stay confident, keep charming her, and then
That's all you
or
can ruin it.
you
all
take your
those
ball,
things.
you go
I
home.
did all of those
You
things.
could
by the
definitely
way.
ruin it. You could definitely ruin it.
Even when
No,
you,
but it's
can,
not ruining.
dude.
it.
No, but if
know.
you ruined it with that girl, she's probably too uptight.
But you know what?
Yeah,
know
no,
what I mean?
I agree with
it
Kirby.
went well.
Even
It went-
even when they're
Those
saying
people exist.
even when they're
Those
saying
people-
Those
no,
people
up,
do exist.
up into the
but
point
the
where you're putting your
mindset
hand
should-
over
should
their
not be
mouth
that
and they're
way,
screaming
Quincy.
no,
That shouldn't be
stop.
your
It's
mindset.
like no, they're
If you-
still it's still
If you failed with them, I'm not saying to change your mindset. I'm just saying that those people are probably too, you know those people that go like
Ego.
I call them
Yeah.
Build-A-Bear people. You know what I'm saying? Like they go into the world looking for this perfect figurine of human being that they want to date or
That
some
doesn't
shit.
exist.
It doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
it
Like they're
doesn't
literally building a bear. Like go
Yeah.
to Build-A-Bear for that shit. Like
Right.
it's not happening out
Yeah.
in the real world. So you're gonna have to take some flaws.
Yeah, I tell women all the time that your dream man doesn't exist. And
Yeah.
if he did exist, he wouldn't want you.
I
Like,
think
this is why I
they,
thought-
they can just find it in a different. Like I think there's just like no. They only think of the good things. There's no bad things. Every dude's got a bad thing. Every
No,
guy.
like
every-
I tell people this.
Humans have bad
Pick-
things.
yeah.
Pick your
yeah,
other
generally.
for their flaws. You know what I'm saying? If the worst they are is something you can deal with,
Right. There
Yeah.
you go. Yep. That's
then
the other
you're
thing.
winning.
Can
you know
you
what
deal
I'm
with her
saying?
crazy? Can she deal with yours?
Exactly. Can
Yeah.
you deal with them at their worst? If you can,
Then it's-
you might come out of this clean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm one of those people that I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in that, or the one exists, or there's
Yeah.
somebody for everybody. I think you just make it work. Whoever you with, you just make it work. If you really
And I don't believe in monogamy.
right, so it's one of those things that it's not a matter of this person is perfect for me and things of that nature. And I think that's why a lot of guys mess up and they panic and they lose confidence because they like, this is the girl I want. I need to have this one. No,
Yeah.
you can just move on. It's not a failure until you give up.
Also, I think if you look back in history, like one like
Well, you fell with that girl, but no.
no, I was saying like when we like came out of the war and stuff, it was always like everyone got married so early,
Right.
and I feel like that's why there's a lot of divorces now.
Yes.
Because we realize, and like I think we're getting married later now. We
Yes.
marry
Yeah,
if you,
bro, because,
in your
like-
20s, you just marry or you date around.
Yeah.
Even like a
don't
little.
get married until you're at least like 35.
28.
I agree.
28. Yeah, 28 to 35 is like I think that's like when I'd probably that's when I'm like cool. We'll
I
Isn't
feel-
that, isn't that
but
where you technically are already?
No, he's
I'm
25.
26.
Oh, okay. So
Two
you have
more
a couple
years.
more.
You got
I
two
got
more
same
years.
Same bitch.
You got
Yeah.
you got 2 more
So,
years to
yeah.
get married.
Well, no, I don't
No,
think
before
so.
he starts
no.
thinking about it.
We're-
Yeah.
we're
Before
20
we start like in my head like okay like that'll be more of the because
Like,
I
I
want to
just-
do.
I
I know
just hit
some people
29,
don't,
I'm
but
like-
I like that. I just want to do. I like
I don't
the
think
idea.
I don't like that, but I understand why you have that mindset. I think
Yeah.
you get married if you want to get married.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to get married.
If you
I
wanna
do,
get married. It has nothing to do with
If
age
it's
or a
important to you.
certain time,
Mhm.
or how long you've been in the
Or if
Yeah.
you want to establish next of kin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the best way of doing it in the United States.
that is also
Yeah.
true.
That's the best way. So even if you don't believe in marriage, if there is someone that
As
is
a contract.
very important to you, that you know what I'm saying, that has really been with you that long, you might want to do that to set that contract down so that if anything happens to you, you know, they don't have to suffer.
Right. So keep a King's mindset. That's been the King's podcast. Thank you for coming out here, everybody. Because I've been Guerby Laguerre.
I've been Alec Adams. This is fun. I actually really enjoy this. I think this is fun.
I've been that dude.
Please have me
charismatic.
on more.
I jumped in on this plug, yo.
Yeah.
I said, please have him on more. We will. We'll get you on again.
I'm so close. I'm a 7-minute walk.
Yo, thank you for jumping on today,
Fuck
honestly.
yeah, that was good.
fun. Yeah.
Unlimited coffee and
Oh, that's
Oh.
a commercial. Fuck me in the ass.
Okay.
Never mind.
I've been charismatic.
I've been Irish O'Neal. Thanks for watching, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
How many minutes was? How many?